Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zac will be making for you the first soap in our Captain Planet Earth Month collection. This soap and this series was inspired by the cartoon Captain Planet and the Planeteers and the New Adventures of Captain Planet. The first soap in our collection, at least in the order of the videos being released, is the Earth Ring. It is the first ring that they talk about in the call for Captain Planet, and we scented this with Vagabond from Nurture's Handmade, which is a lush duplication scent for Tramp. I hadn't ever smelled this one, but the scent notes just sounded very earthy, and that's why we picked it. If you are unfamiliar with the series Captain Planet, because it did come out in the early 90s, it is a cartoon, and each episode had some sort of environmental theme around it, so pollution, those sorts of things. And there was a group of 5 kids, and each of them was gifted a magical ring, and each ring controlled one of the 5 elements. So earth, fire, wind, water, and heart. And then if they combined all their powers, they made Captain Planet, who was like a earth superhero that was able to battle pollution and all of that kind of stuff. So we figured what a great theme for our Earth Month collection, because April is Earth, at least that's when Earth Day is. And so for our design for this one, we did the kind of like the idea of Earth, so a blue base, which is what Zac's doing here, is he's pouring off that blue base into our 2 slabs, kind of doubling up to increase efficiencies here. He will scrape out all of the batter from that Cambro because we do not need any more for the top design. Now, I haven't watched Captain Planet since it probably was originally on TV, so when I was like 5 or 6, I can't speak to how it's held up since then, but if you're a kid of the early 90s, you're probably pretty familiar with this and wanting some sort of magical ring. The TV series also had a lot of famous people voicing it. LeVar Burton was in there. Whoopi Goldberg voiced Gaia, so like Mother Earth as well, for the first couple of seasons. So there were some big names in the show that kind of like before they became super popular, I'm assuming, or maybe people didn't know that they were in it. I do remember Whoopi Goldberg specifically being the voice of Gaia in the TV show. So while I've been blabbing, Zac whipped up a second batch of soap scented with the same scent, Vagabond from Nurture's Handmade, and then colored that green, a very nice kind of earthy, verdant green color. And then to the soap that has been kind of sitting in the slab molds there, he is adding in some blue Enigma mica. This mica's from Nurture Handmade as well, I think. And this is just to add a little extra something to the soap. He then will do some like big, chunky drop swirls with that green color. When I designed this soap, and if I have the Procreate sketch, I'll put that on the screen here, I was thinking of trying to recreate what it looks like when you're looking at a globe. So continents of like green with the blue ocean and seas, and then some like white wispy clouds, which is where this blue shift mica comes into play here. Now, sometimes my designs are maybe a little more lofty than what is achievable by SoapMaking, but that's okay. This is supposed to be an interpretation. This one really got close, in my opinion, to the design that I made for this. I kind of just sketched it up and then sent it over, and Zac took the lead on actually turning those designs into soap for this month. If you've been watching our videos, last month I made all of the soap, which wasn't intentional. That's just kind of how it played out. And same with this, it just played out where scheduling wise Zac was able to make this soap because I was busy doing something else. And then once that green soap batter is divided up about 50-50 between those two slabs, he'll scrape out the container there because we're done with that soap batter as well. Tap the containers, level it off a little bit. I did cut that out of the video. And then sprinkle in some more of that blue shift mica, blue enigma mica. It's so pretty. It doesn't show up as bluish on the soap, but in the jar you can kind of see it on the upper right corner there, and in person you can really see that nice like bluish shift. It's so pretty, and we really like those enigma type micas that have one color when you're looking at it one way, and then they turn into a different color when you're looking at it from a different direction, kind of like duochrome fingernail polish or makeup, kind of similar type thing. And then to represent like the swirly twirly clouds on a map or on a globe, we were going in with that trusty chopstick and just doing some nice swirls to kind of disperse out that mica and give some nice texture and feel of like flowy clouds to the top of the soap. Once Zac is happy with those swirls, he will clean up the edges just quickly, especially when you're doing like swirls like this. Sometimes it kicks up some soap onto the sides, and that's not super clean and neat, so I like to clean that up with the chopstick by just moving it around the edges there. And then we'll switch it with some rubbing alcohol, tuck it away for 24 hours, and then it is time to unmold and slice up. And we did not film the unmolding portion of the soap making process, so you're going to have to kind of imagine what that looks like. But you can see, in my opinion, the more satisfying part of the soap making process, and that is breaking the slab down into loaves and then breaking those loaves down into bars. This is sometimes the most nerve-wracking part, because how our soap slabs are, one way is the correct way to cut and one way is the not correct way, and the size difference is not very noticeable by just looking at it. So if you don't set it down the right way, then you're gonna cut your bars a little short. But that is how the inside of the soap bar looks, and it does look like the Earth or the globe, planet Earth, which is exactly what we were going for the Earth ring. If you have seen the cartoon Captain Planet, I am curious what ring you wanted to be or what element you wanted to be. If you haven't seen it, what element would you want to be? We have, just as a reminder, Earth, which controls like rocks and that sort of thing, fire, which controls fire, wind, water, and then we also have heart, which allows you to kind of like talk to animals and that sort of thing. So a little more cerebral of a magical ring. But what ring would you want, or did you want when you were a little kid? I am curious. I personally probably would want either earth or water, just because I feel like that would be the most useful for gardening and that sort of thing, which is what I like to do, and I'm not making soap or doing my weekday job. But that's just me. But that is it. This is our Earth soap for our Captain Planet series. Like I mentioned, this soap, along with all of the other soaps in this Captain Planet series, will be for sale starting April 1st, online and in person. And you can check out our website, RainBro Crafts, for more details on where to find us in person or to buy directly from our website. If you are interested in getting soaps, candles, or bath bombs of the month from us, check out our website for more details on that. We do have 2 new subscribers. Janine is a big ol' flamer again. Welcome back, Janine. And then we also have Aspen C, who is a foamy homie. She is the newest subscriber. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below what ring from this collection you would want. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and and ring that bell icon so you get notified when we come out with new videos. Thanks. Bye.